Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. Welcome to Hardcore Glutes. My name is Jenna, fitness coordinator in Bedford. As usual, we have our lower body focused workout with some core work at the end. Just to go over the format, I know we do this each week, but we'll do 3 exercises today. So the lower body focused strength exercises. You'll have a certain amount of reps to perform, and we'll do those exercises 3 to 4 rounds through, depending on what we get through, and then we'll move to the core work, which will be at the end. Today we're doing planks, my favorite. I know we've done a couple plank challenges in the past, so we're gonna work with that again, and maybe this time compared to where you were, see if you can hold a plank maybe a little bit longer this time around. What you need, if you have a set of weights, grab those. If you don't, no worries. I can give you options to do these unweighted and then have your water nearby. Another 85-degree day, so super warm again. Want to stay hydrated as usual. I know we say this often, but make sure you're drinking water, even if you're just sitting at your desk first thing in the morning with meals. And I will remind you throughout, take your water breaks. Let's find some space we can work with here. Again, no weights if you don't have them. That's okay. We're going to get started with a warm-up. Alright, so we're going to do some plank walkouts to start. So my feet are shoulder width apart. My hips are back. I'm going to walk it out to a plank to start to loosen up those hamstrings, hips. And then you should feel that core start to activate. Okay? Going all the way down, nice and slow. Walk it out. And back up. All the way up to standing. Do that 2 more times. Good, we'll do one more. Good, I'm gonna bring it down to the floor, so a couple of more dynamic stretches. Okay, so we're lying flat on our back. We're doing some swings here, so my right foot's gonna come over to the side. Use my right knee. Both my shoulders stay stationary on the ground. I'm going to move that left leg to the other side. So I'm just taking turns, moving through that leg, alternating sides. You should feel this in your lower back and your glutes. Just swinging side to side. Knee to the floor as close as you can. Hips and shoulders stay stationary. Nice job. Let's do a couple more each side. This should feel good. Last one. Good. From here, we're going to bring our legs in. I'm going to rock it out. So if you have a soft surface that you're on, just try to facilitate the movement of your back to the ground. Loosen up, again, that back and spine. And we're just rocking back and forth. Good. And we'll come back up to standing. Alright, let's stretch out hamstrings. So I'm going to step it out. Whoops. Let's adjust here so you can see me and the floor. Alright, we're going to go into some toe touches. So I'm out here, right hand to that left toe, back up to standing. Keep working through this. Good. One more each side. Keep those legs straight. Rotate slightly the upper body in here. Good. Alright. Awesome. We are going to get started. So I'm going to go through the first exercises with you. We're doing squat pulses. You have 12 of those today. Weighted glute bridge, or we can do this unweighted and I can show you. And then curtsey lunges, 10 each side. Great. Do 3 rounds of that today. Apologize if I'm not going full out. It's super warm. Currently working with not a lot of AC, so I'm doing my best here. To start with those squat pulses. Goodness, sorry. We are taking a little bit longer at the bottom, so we're adding in that pulse just like we are doing a regular squat, but adding in a little bit extra. So toes are out, heels are in, my shoulders are rolled back, pelvis is right above the hips, so everything's stacked accordingly. Putting my hands out to the side with wherever you'd like. Coming down and pulsing 1, 2, and then squeezing back at the top. Alright, so notice at the bottom, my chest stays up nice and tall even though I'm staying low. Alright, you're squeezing your core to stay upright and pushing those knees out. Squeeze at the top. You're doing 12 total. If you have a weight and you want to use it, make it a little bit more challenging. You can grab the weight, pulse it at the bottom in this goblet style stance that I have. So you'd be here, adding a little bit more with the weight. Okay, so that's 12 total. Then we're going to do our weighted glute bridge. So I know I have that I wrote weighted on there, so that first option is going to be if you have the weight to use the weight. Alright, and we do these sometimes body weight. Let's try to add in the weight if we have something we can use or we have an item at home. Maybe you want to just put on your hips or pelvis for this exercise. Case of water. Anything you have at home. I used to use all sorts of things during COVID. So for this glute bridge, grab my single weight, rest it across my hips, make sure it's comfortable. Feet, toes are staying forward. I'm driving through my heels to press my hips up, so I'm in that nice strong glute bridge, squeeze the glutes and core, and then coming down. Let's make sure on the way down that our knees stay pushed out or forward, and you come in here for 10. Alright, you can also take the weight away. No worries, in that case, just put your arms to the side, and then just bring everything, the hips up towards the sky for 10. No pulse or hold or anything, just regular bridges, and then 10 curtsey lunges each side. We'll start this one with that weight, and I'll show you the other options here. So for that curtsey lunge, think of when you're doing a curtsey, right? We bring that leg behind us. Same type of thing here, we're just working in that lunge and working into that glute a little bit more. So focusing on different parts of the legs. My left foot's in front, I'm going to step back with the right. Think diagonally behind is where that foot's going, and that back knee is coming close to the ground. So that's 1. Again, I'm stepping across here. Notice my front knee is still pushed out, my back knee is still in line with the floor. And that's 10 each side. You can also hold 2 dumbbells or goblet style if you want to hold 1 weight for those 10 each side. Okay, so let's grab some water, grab the weights or whatever you need, and we'll get started in just a minute. Again, we're going per rep, so 12 squat pulses, 10 glute bridges, and then 10 curtsey lunges. Each side will go for 3 rounds today, and then we'll get into the core work afterwards. Hydration before we start, and then we'll begin with those pulses. Alright, I'm starting in my squat. You can squeeze the core, so we're getting nice and low. Hands can just remain in front. 3, 2, 1. So we're here, pulse it out, and squeeze at the top. Nice. Good, so moving just a tiny bit up and down at that bottom. Spending some extra time in that squat. Good work. Let's breathe nice and slow. Take your time here. Really feel that in those glutes and that quad. Hamstrings. Here's 5. Good. At the top, try not to hyperextend. So you're coming up, squeezing, everything's tucked in. Nice neutral spine in the back. Here's halfway. Awesome work. If you don't know what to do with your hands, keep them in center, you can keep them out. Whatever works best for you. Always keep them in nice and close. Good, let's go for 2 more. Really push, knees are out. And last one, here we go. Squeeze. Very nice. Alright, making our way down to the floor. Really glute bridge. For 10. Focus on hips all the way up. Again, as I mentioned, that squat, when you come up, don't hyperextend. So you still want that neutral spine, so the natural curve in your spine. Alright, just to keep things safe. So no curve in that lower back. Setting my weight on my hips. I'm getting ready for 10 reps. Here we go, we're squeezing up here. And control on the way down. Nice job. Here's 2. Squeeze. Good. work. Taking our time today, listening to our bodies. It's halfway here, so 5 down, 5 to go. You've got this. There's 8. Last 2. Here we go. Core is squeezing. Very nice. All right, awesome job. And then we'll get into our curtsey lunges. 10 each side. And after that, we'll grab some water before the second round. Try to keep moving with me here. All right, so weights or no weights. We're gonna choose one side, do those 10 reps, and then you can switch sides. I'm gonna do my right foot in front here, so my left foot's crossing behind for 10. Here we go. Let's lunge it back. Same thing here, keeping that chest upright. Squeezing my core, excuse me. Crossing all the way behind. Very good. That hip is staying forward, as you can see, so I'm not turning. Keeping it front. Here's 3, 2, all the way back. Last one. 1. Good. Shake it out. Other side. Nice job. All right. Now my left foot's in front, right foot is doing that lunge behind the left. We go for 10. If you have weights, you're making it a little bit more challenging. If you're sticking with body weight like me, that's okay. Good, 5 more. You got it. Last one. Good, and rest. Nice job. Hydration break. I'll give you 1 minute before we get started with round 2. If you'd like to adjust anything for that round, so if you want to add weight, feeling like it's a little bit too much, take away some weight, just get ready for starting with those squat pulses. Of course, hydrate. Another great way to stay hydrated, eating foods that are high in water, which of course the good stuff like fruits, vegetables, watermelon, celery, cucumbers, all those things that have high water content also keep us hydrated, so that's great too, in addition to water, maybe some electrolytes. Lots of great ways to increase our intake. Give me 30 more seconds. And then we're back to the pulses. All right, let's get ready for round 2. Keep up the good work. Push a little bit harder here. Getting ready for my squats. Move down for 1, 2 at the bottom. Squeeze on the way up for 12 total. Good. Toes are out a little bit. Knees will travel right above those toes. Really nice job. Nice big pulse. Squeeze. That's halfway. Come on, 2 more. Really push. Good, and let it go. All right, glute bridges back to the ground. So I'm gonna grab my weight. Total. I'm just letting you know my pelvis or my hips again. Make sure it's comfortable. Feet are flat. Knees and toes are facing forward. If you don't have a weight, hands are just by your side. Bringing the hips all the way up. 3, 2, 1. Lift them up nice and high. And control on the way down. Very good. Squeeze. Nice work. Feel the core activated the whole time, not just at the top. Here's halfway. 5 more to go. Good, 3 more. And final rep, all the way up and back down. Nice job. Perfect. And then curtsey lunges to finish off. Round 2. Oof. Already very warm. Get through it, take our time. Left foot in front. Step it back for 10. Good, diagonal. Still want to get that back knee as close to the floor as possible. Good. Oops. 2 more. Last one on this side. Good. Shake it out. Get ready for the other side. Move this out of the way. The right foot's now going to stay in front. Here we go. Good. Keep it up. Last few. Hips are forward. 2 more. Cross behind. Nice big lunge. And 10. Good, and rest. Grab some water. I'm going to move towards the fan really quick. Hydrate for a 1-minute break. All right. Keep hydrating, 30 more seconds. Got a little bit of cool air on the other side of the room to help me get through this last rounds. Excuse me. All right. So 12 pulses. Bridges and lunges one last time. Ooh, down the wrong pipe there. And then we'll get into our core work. It's a strong finish. Do the best you can. When it's warm. Challenge yourselves today and this week. All right, nice and low. Those pulses. All right, so toes are out. Heels are in. Here we go, squat it down. Pulse it out. Very good. Core is keeping my chest up. Nice, last 2, keep those glutes engaged. Squeeze. Let's do 2 more. 1 more, let's see it. Good, let it go. Whew. Let's get ready for that last set of glute bridges. We're on the floor. Grab my weight. Take a second here. All right, last 10. Let's get our feet positioned, not too close to our butt, not too far away. Right, just natural position here. If you were to lay down and bring your knees up. Here we go, let's lift those hips for 10. Nice strong bridge. Good. Halfway, keep it up. You got it. Two more. Looks good. Last one. And all the way up. Lift. And come down. Still. Alright, curtsey lunges. Before we begin our core work. Stay with me here. Last exercise. Alright, right foot in front or left foot. Bring it back for 10. Here we go. Go through these quick. Apologize. Very warm right now, so I'm going through it a little quicker. 2 more. I have to get a cooling towel. Alright, we'll switch to each side. 1 more. Then we'll hydrate once again. Lots of hydration today. Bring it back for 10. Remember, those hips are staying forward. Not twisting, just diagonally lunging. Work into that left glute. 2 more. All the way back. Good, and shake out the legs. Nice job. Hydration break before our core work. Awesome job so far. Today we have planks. You know they're my favorite. We do them all the time. So we're going to start with a 1 minute and 30-second plank. We'll rest, do a 1 minute plank, rest, 45-second plank, and then 30-second plank. So as you can tell, we're taking away that time spent in the plank, so it should get easier, but you're going to be tired, so the end might be a little bit harder as well. But 1 minute and 30 is your longest plank today, so just try to challenge yourself to hold that first plank as long as you can, hopefully for the 90 seconds. For rest, we'll do 45 seconds between each plank. I'll time that out for you on my watch. And then we'll conclude with a stretch. Maybe 30 more seconds with some water. Just want to make sure you can see me. So for these planks, a couple of different ways we do planks, but today we're going to do just our high plank. So you're going to be on your hands. Hands will be right underneath the shoulders, so don't bring them too far up, don't bring them too far back. Have a little bit of a wider stance in the back, and just think belly button towards the ceiling. All right, it's the same thing. We talk about neutral spine. We don't want a curve. We don't want that arch somewhere right in the middle where that pelvis kind of stays along the hips. So here, and I'm going to hold. Okay, you can also take this to a half plank if you're not sure. So you'd be here, you'd come forward a little bit so that you feel that engagement in your core. So I'll be here, and I'm holding the whole time. All right, give you a couple more seconds. And then again, option 1 will be on your hands, option 2 on your knees. What other option works for you is the best option. Neither is better than the other. I want to make sure everyone has something for them, so that they get the most out of this. Let me set up my timer on my watch here. 90 seconds to start. Let's see. Let's feel our core working a little bit harder today. Feel good about it. Okay, minute and 30. We ready? Let's get into our positioning here. Really try and go for this first plank. 3, 2, 1. I will try my best to keep you updated as to how much time we have left, but start it off strong. Very good. Hips are up, belly button tucked in. Shoulders are strong. You're looking down towards the ground with your head. And my feet are a little bit apart, not too much. Let's see, I'll check on this for us. I'm only 30 seconds in, so we have a minute left. Awesome work here. 45 seconds. You got it. I know it feels harder after we've just kind of done a workout. It's hot, tired. Let's get through these planks. 30 seconds. Then you can rest. All right, 15 more. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Hardest and longest one is done. Let's get my 45 seconds of rest going. Again, really great job. From here, we're going to jump it down to 1 minute. Breathe, grab water if you need to. Okay, we're going right back in, so we have about 30 seconds or so. Alright, 10 seconds, are we ready? Let's do it. We got 1 minute of work in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, back to it nice and strong. Set yourself up so you'll be successful with this plank. No shaking just yet. Good. Very nice, hold it. Halfway. Push yourself. Nice, couple more. Two, 1. Good. Nice job. We're back to resting again. 45 seconds. And then we'll drop it down to our 45-second plank, and then we have 30 seconds left. 2 more for short ones. About 30 seconds of rest left. And again, 45-second plank. Core should be feeling it. All right, are we ready? In 5. Whoops. Actually, living in my correct timer here. I gotta custom create the 45-second one. All right, 3, 2, 1. 45 seconds, got some extra rest there. Here we go. Hop into that plank. Nice work. 15 seconds, that's it. So close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's rest again. Starting now. Grab some water if you need to. We have 30-second plank left. Twenty more seconds. So be nice and quick. All right, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1. Last one. 30 seconds, nice and quick. Do our concluding stretch. And really nice work. All right, let's do our quad stretch. We'll grab a heel, line up the knees. You're going to push into that hip here, so you're going to feel that in the front of the thigh, which is where the quad is. We'll hold first side here. Good, bring that same leg out in front. Your heel's going to come forward, hinge back with the hips, grab the toe with that opposite hand, so my left toe in my right hand, and hold. Go, come back up to standing, starting with that quad stretch on the other side. Right, so I'm going to grab my right ankle, make sure that knee stays in, lining up with the other knee, pressing forward. Good, kick the heel out, let's grab the toe. Good, both feet will come into a nice wide stance. We'll walk our hands forward to our downward dog. So try to get those heels down, butt towards the air, the ceiling. Good, from here we're going to bring one foot in front for our pigeon pose stretch, so we're working through the glute. I'm going to come over my right hip, over my left toe, and holding. Good, keep holding here. Good, and we'll switch to the other side. Nice work. Left glute, stretch it out. Good, so flatten our back here. Right, my shoulders down on the ground, extend your legs. We'll bring our right leg across, grab it with the left hand, stretch out again that glute, and hold. Good, another side, swing that left leg across, grab the knee. Good, one more time, other side. Go a little bit further. Good, another side. Good, let's sit up. Do a butterfly. So bottoms of the feet together. Let those knees fall where they naturally fall and hold. Just feel that in your hips, maybe your inner thighs a little bit. Let's bring that chest close to those feet. Flat back. Okay, let's go back into that downward dog before we stand up. We're here. Let's walk it in. You can roll up. Let's grab our left wrist here and pull it over. Good, another side. Pull to that shoulder and lat. Other way. Alright, really nice job today. Thanks for showing up to Hardcore Glutes and sticking with me through the heat. If you didn't have time to do all this, maybe do a couple of rounds whenever you have a chance. It's another trick to getting your movement in. You can split it up however you'd like. So if you don't have 45 minutes, maybe you have 10 minutes here and there. Stay hydrated as always. We'll see you later this week for some more classes, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.